how's it going? It is Monday, the 7th of October 2019, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright. How's it going, guys? You alright? You know what? It seems like ages ago since I put that video online today. Yeah, it was this morning. It was about 7:30 in the morning. I thought I'd take the dog for a walk. No, I had not shit the bed or anything like that. Just thought I'd get up, and just put some effort in. So I took the dog for a walk. Now, you know Zoe, I got her from a rescue centre. Yes, she replaced Rod. Well, she didn't replace Rodders, but you know what I'm saying. Well, do you know what I've done? I've adopted another dog from the rescue centre. Yeah, I know. I'm just soft, guys. You know what I'm saying? I called her Zoe after Zoe Barnes from House of Cards, which is my favourite TV programme, you see. Now, I wanted to have a Francis, Francis Underwood, Frank Underwood. But when I found out it was a bitch, I was like, well, I can't call her Frank, you know what I'm saying? So I thought, well, she must be called Zoe then, So it's been on my mind ever since then that I've always wanted a Frank, you know what I'm saying? So, cut a long story short, I've adopted another dog, his little black dog. He was abandoned, nobody wanted him. And if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Duncan Oldham, you'll know all this shit anyway. Or Facebook, Dunk Oldham, D-U-N-K. I've got another one coming, but I can't have him till for another 2 weeks. 2 weeks' time, he's got to have his operation, have his balls ripped. Oh, God, even can't even joke about it. He's going to get, done on that. And they're going to do his bloods, make sure he's all right. But I thought I'd tell you, because you're nice people, and I know you like to know what's going on, and I know you like, you know what I mean? You're animal lovers like me, and I don't just mean with like a steak on a plate. I mean just in general with pets, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, how's it going? You're all right? I'm a bit hyper today, guys. I'm in a good mood. Fuck knows why. So, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of comments on there that I want to go through that you've been leaving on my videos recently, which I feel like would do a comments video. So, if you comment this video about whatever we end up discussing, it'll probably be read out, all right? Because I want to go through it. It'll be a long video. I just want to catch up with a few of you. I feel like we haven't spoke properly for a while. Do you know what I mean? All right, so we will do that. Liverboy today says, looking sexy, don't no homo. See, that's the sort of comments I want to be reading out to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Tom Murray, been a few years since I watched the channel, Dunk, but you're looking well. Get a shave, son. Come on. All right. YNWA, my brother. These are my peoples. This is what I like to see. Why am I spitting? And why am I so excited? I've no idea. I haven't had much coffee today. Maybe it's because I got up early this morning and worked such a lazy fuck. Maybe that's why. Right. Usually, the video freezes at 9 minutes. Now, I'm going to try and squeeze it in 9 minutes, right? And that's not a euphemism. It's not. I'm not being naughty or anything like that. 9 minutes, you have 3 times in 9 minutes. You know what I'm saying, if you think about it. If I've got some aspirin. Now then, what should we talk about? Right, a few things. I was going to talk about something then, but I did that on dkb.tv today. If you don't support me on dkb.tv, death to you all. You tight fuckers. Right, so Mo Salah is alright, okay? Alright. He's, they've got the scan results back today, and there's, everyone was a bit squeaky bum about, what, maybe he'd be out for a while, and yes, it's very hot in here. It's not the obesity, it genuinely is hot in here today. He's alright, so they're hoping that he'll be back for the game against the, see the old me, back in the day on KopTalk, when I was a controversial fucker, I would have said back against scum. But maybe I'm a granddad. What do you guys call Manchester United? There we go. And tell me your age. If you don't want to tell me your precise age, give me a rough idea. I'm over 21. You know what I mean? If you're like paranoid, like, what do you want to know my age for? Do you know what I mean? Does he want to bump? No, do you know what I'm saying, guys? I'm just saying, like, if you're young, maybe you just say United. Or if you're an old fart like me, you might be like, say, United, scum. I don't know. United? Man United? The enemy? Scum? They say don't use this nasty language anymore. We live in a society now where we've all got to be nice, loving to each other, and not inside. Fuck off, you scum. No, I can't. I'm a granddad. I'm a granddad now. You know what I'm saying, guys? Manchester United. He might be back for Manchester United. That's what they're hoping anyway. He's not on international duty. He's been excused from that. So that's good. That's good news. Alisson was nearly back, wasn't he, at the weekend? Apparently, very close, but they didn't want to rush him, so he should be back for that game. Yes. Not that Adrian had done anything wrong, done good, stepped in, did a good job. What else is there? Liverpool have been urged to sign James Maddison by Steve McMahon, the former Liverpool midfielder. I really like Steve McMahon. Really liked him, guys. Really underrated player. Really liked him. Do you like Steve McMahon if you're old enough? Do you know who Steve McMahon is if you're not old enough? And why not if so? I really like Steve McMahon. Now, I don't know about what he's like as a football pundit because he's over in Malaysia or somewhere like that. But, yeah, I think he's all right. I met him as a kid when I was 15, 16, autograph hunting and all that, and he spent 10 minutes waffling to me that. And I met him a couple of years ago, as you know, a do out here in Spain, and he was fucking great to speak to him. Legend, in my eyes, absolute legend. So he thinks that we should sign James Maddison, right? Now, as you know, 22-year-old attacking midfielder, fantastic player, right? Brendan Rodgers, I want to speak to you about Brendan Rodgers as well. I'll tell you what I'm going to say about Brendan Rodgers, right? And I briefly touched on it this morning. Last week, there was a right loving about him, wasn't it? Oh, he's coming back to Liverpool. Right, I get that. That's good. Acknowledge. He gave 100% for Liverpool, did Brendan Rodgers, and you can't knock that. You can't knock that, guys. As long as someone gives 100%, that's fine, right? But towards the end of last week, it was like, and I really miss him. He was right. He did all right at Liverpool, didn't he? It was like, he got short memories or what? He just stressed me right out. I was glad to see the back of him. No offence, love the guy. Hope he goes on to be the best thing ever after, Jurgen Klopp at the moment. But I don't understand that. Let's respect, let's applaud, let's chant his name. You did your best, Brendan. Fantastic, right? But all this, I was reading it end of last week, guys, and I was like, I'm not fucking, you know what I'm like. So that was that. I'm glad that's out of the way anyway. And he come out with something after the game. Anyway, I was like, yeah, typical Brendan. But no, I wish him well, guys. And don't know why I'm spitting. Do you remember Spit the dog? No, do you not remember Spit? I used to love that animal. Go on YouTube, look up Spit the dog. If you don't know what I'm talking about, he was mint. I think he got banned, didn't he? Just like a dog, like fucking brilliant. I want to Spit the dog. I want to buy a Spit the dog. I think he's mint. Yeah, I think I've got enough dogs at the moment, and that's nothing to do with my personal life or anything. I'm talking about the adoption. It doesn't matter. What the fuck was I on about? Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, just all right, Brendan. Yeah, he's all right. I like Brendan Rodgers. I want to see him do well. No, jokes aside and everything. But last week was getting a bit too much for me. He was like, yeah, fuck off. I just want to smash Leicester. That's all I'm bothered about. But obviously James Maddison. Now, McMahon said he's confident. I just wonder there comes a time, and this is no disrespect to Leicester, I wonder if Maddison will make a decision like Maguire and think, do I go for the medals? Do I go for the cash? I don't think he's going to be at Leicester for a long, long time. I really don't. I think Maddison has another level to go. I think there's a top team. If it's not Liverpool, then United maybe. Ooh, excuse me. They'll be in for him. He can only get better. Jurgen loves up and at them players, 100% non-stop work rate. He knows his full-backs can create a chance of space and can go for an overlap. I don't see I am spitting, honestly, I don't do drugs, guys. You think I was off my bonds, wouldn't you? It must be the caffeine in the diet. It can't even be the caffeine in the Diet Coke, because it's caffeine-free. What is it? I don't see Maddison sitting on the bench at a big club, as Rafa Benitez would say. Say he comes to Liverpool, I'm not telling James Maddison to leave, but if I'm Klopp, I would be looking to sign a player. He's young, he's English, he's got a lot going for him. He changes the tempo of the game. Why wouldn't he get in Liverpool's midfield? He so would, wouldn't he, guys? I think so. Henderson has been getting replaced forever with Milner. Kaiser has not come on leaps and bounds, and Fabinho is the holding midfield player. There's a position there for him. If he came and he knuckled down and he got his work ethic sorted, I see no reason why he wouldn't fit in. Tottenham and Manchester United have been heavily linked with him. The reason I wanted to make this video was in relation to James Maddison. I wanted to know what your feelings were about him, right? Sorry. Right? It's just, that's what I want to know. I want to know, because I really like him. I think he'd be fantastic for Liverpool. I really do, guys. So let me know what you think on that one. That's the main point of the video. I'm quickly browsing around. If there's anything else I want to mention to you before my time is up. It's at 9 minutes. It might freeze at any second, and I'll be fuming if it does. No, I think that'll do for now. Barcelona still owe Liverpool 84 million for Philippe Coutinho. I haven't read this. What is this? This is in the Daily Mail. Now, I know what you're thinking. Daily Mail, right, yeah. But I would think Daily Mail when it comes to non-footballing matters like the news and attitude and, the immigrants are coming, burn them all, set them on fire, right? We know what the Daily Mail is. But when it comes to football, and in particular Liverpool Football Club, they are very good, depending on who the journalist is, okay? Barcelona still owe £84 million to the banks over Philippe Coutinho. See, they clickbaited the fuck out of what? Because you know what I mean? I know I was like, well, how can that be true? So this is how it works, right? Let me just see if this is still recording. It is. Right. So, where did it go? There it is. Barcelona still owe Liverpool 84 million for Philippe Coutinho. That's what the Daily Mail main headline says, that is distributed online, syndicated online. Barcelona still owe Liverpool 84 million for Philippe Coutinho. You click through to the article and it says Barcelona still £84 million to the banks over Philippe Coutinho deal with Liverpool, as their accounts show the incredible extent of their £232 million debt to clubs for big money transfers. Guys, talking about Philippe Coutinho, seeing as I've mentioned him anyway, have any of you been watching him on loan at Bayern Munich? Have any of you seen, because I don't watch that league at all, I just wondered if you could shed any light as to how he's been doing. If you haven't watched him, have you read anything, have you read anything that maybe would give some insight as to how he's doing? Because I genuinely haven't been following what had happened to him. In fact, when I saw, there was a Champions League game, I think, was it last week? I'm not sure. And I wasn't even paying attention to the screen. What is it? You know what I mean? I've got gaps in my teeth and I'm spitting everywhere today. I weren't paying attention. I just put the telly on, and I wasn't watching the game. And I heard them say something like, Coutinho, the commentary. And I was like, oh, Barca are playing. And then because I forgot that he'd actually gone to Germany, so I would appreciate any insight you can give me on that. And one more thing, the clickbaiting thing. We used to get clickbaited back in the day. I was thinking about this the other day. When KopTalk first started 20 years ago or something like that, when I was 24, I think, guys. I mean, that's a long time ago, isn't it? Not stone, I mean years. We used to have teletext. You younger pups, it was like, you put your TV on and you had your little TV remote and you tapped in 302 on BBC One, I think. I think in the end on ITV, I think on teletext, CFAX was BBC One, 302. Teletext was ITV and that was 140, I think. I don't know, it might have changed. It did. I know for a fact it changed. You guys will know that are as old and miserable as me. And on the teletext one on ITV, you used to have this flashing headline, and it would say, Liverpool signed £10 million player, or Liverpool signed striker, right? And it would flash like this on the screen around the news. And it was one of them telephone numbers like 0898, not one of them telephone numbers, guys. Not one of them where you ring up some woman and you listen to her moan. I rang one of them once. I saw it in a newspaper. It said 0898 666 666. There's a picture of a sexy woman and that, and it said, call me now, hear me moan. I thought, I'll have a bit of that. So I rung her up. I rung the number up. And anyway, she answered the phone and she was like, do you know what? I've got all my ironing to do. I've got all my washing to do. I haven't fed the cat. That's not the kind of moaning that I thought. You know what I mean? I thought, did you get that? No, it was an 0898. It was like £1 a minute, 50p a minute, some nonsense. Liverpool signed striker. You'd listen to it for 10 minutes. It cost you a £5 or something like that. And right at the very end,